Outdoors. We're at the airport going to Florida for Icast. It is Monday, July 13th. We're with Isabella. Josh is right here. And Mr. Cameraman Kevin is right there. And Becky's getting on the plane right now. We're waiting to get on board. Let's go.
Orlando bound, right? Just finished his first movie. What'd you watch?
Project Hell movie.
Okay. I'm watching Avatar 2. Almost going over Texas. They got some bad weather, so we're making a left turn in Albuquerque. To go around. You can see it starting to get greener as you pass over the desert. And in the south, it always looks a little greener down below. From the darkness. 79 miles from Orlando. 20 minutes away. All right, here we go. Day one, Florida. Here's our Uber coming to pick us up. We're gonna go and head over to Walmart. Where are we going, Chris? Tell them where we're going.
Walmart.
What are we gonna do at Walmart?
I'm gonna buy a TV.
What are we gonna do with the TV, Joshua?
Use it to display our TV episodes.
Good morning. You guys ready? How'd you guys sleep?
Very good.
How's the trip so far?
Very good. I love the weather.
All right. So anyway, we're on our way to Walmart. You can see there's already mist from the Florida dew on the camera right now as we speak. Let me wipe that off. Look at, they're rebuilding these houses right here. Or they're building them, constructing these houses. We're looking for gator. No gators in there, just giant lily pads. Budget baller stuff, so came here to get a television set. Because it's easier to just buy one, cheaper to buy one. We'll send it back to California. It is to rent one at the event itself. And we're gonna look for some fishing poles too, so I can show Josh how to catch a Florida fish. So you could see that these TVs are cheaper than renting ones. Look, this one right here, imagine this playing our, what do you think? 200 bucks. This one right here, look, it's 188. Has an HDMI cable. This one right here looks pretty good. What do you think? A couple fishing poles. So Josh and I can try some fishing and you guys can fish if you guys want to. Don't trip. Got a little couple combos. Got our extension cord. All right, over there, that card has our gear in there. And we're about to head over to the convention center from Walmart here in Orlando, Florida. Budget balling. Budget balling, right? Guppy budget. All right. We're here. Welcome to Icast, boys and girls. From California to... Here we go.
We're living our best life. Best life we ever lived. We're living our best life. Best life we ever lived. We're living our best life. Best life we ever lived. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow never comes. Thanks and praise we have to give. So many times we feel the struggle and the pain. So many things have changed. So much remains the same. But we gotta take this time to get ourselves together. We'll fight with each other.
What up, champs?
No war against another. We're living our best life. Best life.
How you doing, man? Good morning. Good to see you too, man.
Just right?
Yeah. No, we got here last night.
Oh, last night?
Yeah. All right, brother. We'll see you. New product showcase. So this is what it looks like behind the scenes. This is Tuesday, and they're bringing in frickin' carpets, and the big dogs take 2 days to set up their booths. We're down here at Conservation Corner. That's where we get in at. CCA, you know I gotta come by here and get me a tumbler. Always stop by the CCA booth. They know how to throw a party. Good job, team. Reel Guppy Outdoors is in the building. So this is our booth set up. Sometimes we start with one and then we'll mix it up on the second day and the third day, but not bad. We got a TV, we're gonna be playing Coastal Critter episodes, Reel Anglers Fishing Show. The heat's already getting to them. We're gonna go to the new product showcase. Isabella, your books are on display.
I'm happy to hear that.
Awesome. All right, let's get a photo with the team here. Look at what we got. We got Shelly, Cheesy, a little educational boxes, children's books, crayons, tattoos, the coolest nonprofit on the planet, some NCROC reports, a little bit of data up on the wall, let them know what we get down in California. That was just for 1 year. We're here, Icast 2026. So this is it, the new product showcase, Isabella. The new product showcase. You got your products? Yep. Ready to showcase them? We're gonna go check in right over here. So when you go inside there, you get to see all the stuff, all the new products. Fishing gear, glasses. Good morning, and guess what? We are at day one of Icast here in Orlando, Florida for 2026 Icast. We're at our booth. I'm here with Isabella, one of our wonderful interns. She's showcasing her children's workbooks. What's the name of your workbooks, Isabella?
Sharks and rays and shorebirds.
That's right. And this one's about sharks and rays, obviously, and this one here about different shorebirds. So part of her internship assignment this year was to do some children's workbooks. But the cool thing about what we do with our interns, like Christine that's filming wants to bring biologists, is we find out what they want to do. And she said, I want to do children's workbooks, so
I get to do them.
Yeah.
And I like that.
What's the experience like?
I really like that. I like figuring out what kind of games that the kids want to do, and I like making them because I like playing them too sometimes when I get the books.
Yeah. See, so it doesn't matter what age you are, there's a kid in all of us, and when you have the youth produce the workbooks and do a little R&D, right, we can give them to them. Everybody likes the dot to dots, and there's a metaphor behind that about not skipping dots, right? And then you put the mazes in there. We tell people that you're amazing, and then if you get stuck and you hit a dead end, make sure you backtrack, right? So there's metaphors in these books that you put together. What's your favorite, what is your favorite activity in there? Is it the dot to dot? Is it the Mad Lib? What is it?
I like the word search.
Word search? That's mine. It's mine too. And we took some of those ideas. Again, when I go with my kids to a restaurant and I take the menu, I take the crayons. So we kind of took those ideas. We have crayons that come in the books. There's in there. And that's what we wanted to do. They're not just a coloring book. It's an integrative activity workbook from Reel Guppy Outdoors here at Icast 2026 in Orlando, Florida with our new product showcase. Isabella, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go.
That's a unity thing. Russell says so. Yes, y'all. You know we gotta live our best life. We can't worry about confusion, politics, and religion. You know what I mean? Treat your brothers and sisters right, and help them live their best life.
They come and they go, and you know, 1 year it's yellowfin, and then Dorado, and bluefin, and yeah, our program is to show that you can fish anywhere though too, right? Because we don't want to make it look like if we're only showcasing catching big game and tuna in an exotic location, that is like everybody's going to be doing that, right? So we try to make it look, we put it in a simpler fashion to show that anybody could go out and recreational fish, you know? We have a way of glamorizing things to make it look like it's unapproachable for some people in certain classes. So our plan is we don't really highlight as much of that. I think that's when you get to the name. Yeah.
If the kids are fishing, they're not getting in any trouble.
That's a damn lie, bro. I used to fish and get in trouble. So Isabella and I are gonna head in here again. Look at the new product showcase. They got it opened up real nice, so we can go see who won. I wonder if they did the best of show already as well. So here we go. Pretty neat stuff. We didn't get the phone call, so I don't know if we got first place in our categories, but we were in 2 categories. First time ever. Again, we're setting records for the Guppies. Historic times.
Yeah! Remember when we stay out all night, sit and talk about life, ocean breeze and high tide. Used to think we'd never be caught by time. Play this concrete road, take a break from the grind.
All right, here we go. Let's see who won. So this young lady right here, she wrote the books.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is Isabella.
Hi, Isabella. I was gonna say I'm Miss Walker. I'm a teacher, so I'm like seriously interested.
Okay.
So, can you tell me about it?
I wanted to make these books a little interesting. Well, I wanted them to have know about information, but kids don't just want to read information. So I try to make little games with the text.
Okay.
So they can get interested with them.
How do they get the games?
I made them.
How are they accessed? Are they you click on a phone, or are they in here?
Oh, they're all in here, all drawn.
Oh, they're all drawn. Oh.
Written games, yeah.
Oh, okay, so
On
it stays
paper.
in the book. That's awesome. So.
And then there's YouTube. We have a YouTube show, 2 of them. So in the back there's QR codes that go to our YouTube channel as well. Since kids are into YouTube nowadays, so they can just scan that, and that goes to our YouTube channel.
That's really awesome. This is a good activity book. How are you getting this out to the kids?
Right now, we're trying to do it right now.
Okay.
Trying to get kids.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So if I was a teacher and I wanted to bring this to my classroom, how would I reach you?
That's where I'll come in. So I'm Kevin Brandon, the founder of Royal Angler Network, Reel Guppy Outdoors. Right now we're in Ventura County and the California coastline. I go into classrooms, they call ahead and say, hey, can we book you to come in? But if you want to order them, you could order them through us. Our booth is 5814, and we have 8 children's workbooks. Everything from catch and memory, whale migration, coastal critters, and they have to do with there's always something based on ecosystem, habitat, growth, activity books. So I took the idea from Mad Libs and highlights for children. So that way adults my age too will kind of recognize it. The nostalgia feel is still interesting for kids, and that's why we added the QR code. But getting back to your question on how you order them, you just reach out to us and say, hey, these are the books, I see the books, your catalogs that you have, and we're interested in you mailing some out. Some of the things I do too is go through a Zoom link, so I could go through the classroom, I could come into your classroom and go through the books with the children. In Ventura County, I just go into the classroom with a little backpack full of seashells or a fishing pole, and then we talk about it, whether it's science or they're coming fishing on the pier with us, depending on what the school wants. Each site is a little different. Summer school program, science week, so however they can see that. Yep.
Very cool. Well, we're in Florida, so we're very far from you guys.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean we can't get it. I like it. It's a really cool idea.
Thank you.
I had to stop you.
So our slogan is kid tested, parent approved, and educator endorsed. So we have letters from teachers and principals that utilize it in their classrooms as I go in there and teach. So I'm like a modern day Teddy Ruxpin. Remember, we used to play the little cassette tape and then we'll play with the book, So now that we have the YouTube, then kids are kind of going that direction. How do we kind of tie into utilizing some of the familiarities from when we were growing up, but then, averaging the innovation of today's, education and youth and interest in using digital technology.
Okay.
So.
And I will say, from our county here in Florida, well, our county, I'm in the fourth largest station here in Florida, YouTube is blocked. So, when we're in the classroom, if I was to get to do this, I wouldn't be able to do it. But if it was available via some other source, then we would. But our county actually blocked YouTube.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, because we have one-to-one on devices, so they block it down because it's being used.
Good. If you zoom me in, we could do it that way. I did some classes that were in other parts of California. So they just send me a Zoom link. We could send you the books ahead of time and then be like, Community Kev's here. And then you come in there and talk to them about it, and they just kind of go through the pages of the book with them. The one that we primarily do is called Let's Catch a Memory, and that's our fishing book. And that's what we talk about, kind of getting them started on fishing. And then ecosystem and habitat, and then there's a maze in there, and I tell the kids, count of 3, I want you to yell, I'm amazing, right? That way you know that you're amazing no matter what you want to do. And I tell my story as a kid that
kind of, you know, have my own little learning curves in school, and that's why I took on fishing. I used to ditch school to go fishing, so now I get to do it. You know, I love what I get to do. So some of us that aren't scholars and, you know, in school, but we have a more on the water, plus my letters of recommendation, I was able to get my teaching credential. So when I say I want to be a teacher when I grow up, I just get to teach fishing and the stuff that I love to do.
And it's important. It's incredibly important. That's awesome. I'm going to come by your booth and check it out.
Please.
And I'm going to put it up to all my Orange County people.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I love what you're doing.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Love it. It's a good thing.
Yeah. So I was going to go on the teacher part. Yeah. We have 8 books. Yeah, and they'll fall into whatever categories that you had. Yeah, and it's just a vision that we had was to start going national and then international. So we have books in Spanish, and next we're going to go to Germany with another company and see if they'll put them in German, and then just really. But the idea is just really to help inspire students and young people, or even adults, you know. So an idea to be like, you know, I went back to school at 28 to be a filmmaker, so you're never too late to start. So we just want to help inspire through our story and our vision and encourage them, but then you're also teaching them about the, you know, ecosystems and habitat and what's in their backyard and going out and enjoying it. So we stopped by and seen some of our partners, Eagle Claw. Look at these right here. I think these work really good on the pier. These perch fly rigs. We do our surf fishing. We're fishing in the surf with these, so we'll get some of these from them, we'll order it. Come on down here when we do our rock fishing. These stealth rigs right here, these circle bait holders would be great. Now in California though, we're only allowed to fish, we're only allowed to bait 2 hooks. So we'd have to clip one of those off. But if they come already with the fluorocarbon on there, with a good size 3/0 hook with a strip of squid or sardine or anchovy for rock fishing. So looking forward to putting our order in with Eagle Claw. Really stoked to be on their team again. Look at that, 4/0 hooks right there. Look at the size of these hooks. So again, if we're out fishing for lingcod, white sea bass, you got to use a whole squid or a sand dab, something like that. This would be a perfect size hook. So we're gonna put in our order with Eagle Claw. These 3/0s. That's usually what we go with is more like a 3/0. So a 3/0 hook. So sometimes when you're buying hooks like this one here, see how it's a 4. People get a 4 and a 4/0 mixed up, right? So look at the difference. You got to look to make sure where you see the number 4 and this one has a 4, but that /0 means aught, so it's a 4/0 hook. See the difference between a size 4, teeny weeny, and a 4/0 hook. Anyway, we're going to get some of these in our order with Eagle Claw. Locking it down, you're going to see us actually going out to Eagle Claw in Colorado and doing a fishing film from there. And again, Eagle Claw has been one of our favorite, probably 12 or 13 years I've been trying to lock down that deal, and we've been with them. This is our first year. They've been sending us gear for a couple years, but this year they're helping us out monetarily with the sponsorship and gear for the program. So shout out to Eagle Claw, man. 100 years and they've been in the sport fishing industry. We've been in it for 14, 15. We talked to other people today that have family businesses. That's a big part of the fishing industry. There's a lot of family owned, operated 2, 3, 4 generations. We're on our 3rd generation with little Kalani, now my granddaughter, so we're in the right place, man. And again, just shout out to those partners that want to help Reel Guppy Outdoors and getting into the California market. But again, that's what Icast is about, the networking part. Isabella, you got to meet a teacher, looking at her books, giving her that proud moment. Kid tested, parent approved, educator endorsed Reel Guppy Outdoors. But that edutainment, it's not just for kids, it's for everybody. Come out, get you started on fishing, lure them in with fishing, and then brainwash them to take over the world is what Reel Guppy Outdoors does. So make sure you check us out, follow us on all of our platforms. Again, here at the 2026 Icast. Let's go. Party for a Purpose was rocking this year at 2026 Icast. Selected organizations and nonprofits from the Conservation Corner are able to table at an event for happy hour at Party for Purpose, enjoying drinks, food, mingling away from the show floor where most of business is done. This gives vendors an opportunity to get away, relax, and still be able to network to some degree. We had our booth up there, Reel Guppy Outdoors, always showing us love. Thank you, ASA, for allowing us to be a part of Party for a Purpose. Raffle prizes, other ways for ASA to make money to put back into fishing. Again, it's a lively event for organizations, nonprofits from Conservation Corner to come out and mingle and be seen by other manufacturers and vendors that are attending Icast that can't do so on the show floor because of all the business taking place. So this is day 3. We're wrapping up for the day. I think the team is getting a little tired and exhausted. Hey, it's not easy following around Community Kev for a couple of days. I think last time we did a shoot, was at Limonera, and then went to the Port of Hueneme, and you could see the team. You know, it takes a lot of endurance to come out. And you could see it's not just our booth. And the reason we're sharing that with you is we want you to get the real experience, man, of what it's like to be on the road for a week. You know, what goes on behind the scene, what it takes. You know, for the team, we went to Gatorland. We went out to eat last night, that all-you-can-eat buffet, and had some crab legs and lobster as a team. But, you know, this is an endurance sport right here. It's a marathon, right? You show up, you travel, right? You're not on your normal eating routines, and, you know, it just kind of takes a toll, not sleeping in your own bed. And we want you guys to know that when you come to a week-long event, you know, by the end of the week, people are just exhausted, setting up, tearing down, all kinds of things to go with it. But I'm so proud and pleased with their team's effort and what they did. Melissa, our consultant, and our CFO showed up yesterday, or our COO, and she had dinner with us, and she hung out here and got to see Icast experience for herself, to see what we're doing. We've collected a ton of business cards, made some great connections, contacts. We've leveraged some other ones that were kind of like this, that are now like that, you know, for our whole team, and it's just been a great experience. So we're going to start to break down here shortly, get on our airplane, get back to California. The cool thing about going back is we get 3 hours back. So we're going to leave here at 5 o'clock, and we actually get back at 7 p.m. California time, so we get to see the sun all the way home. And again, it's just been an incredible trip here, 2026. Icast, see our children's workbooks being viewed, teachers stopping by. Again, we are kid tested, parent approved, educator endorsed, and to see the proof of concept when they come by and see our books and grab our stickers, and families on Friday show up and see the kids' delight and excitement. And again, where we're at here in Conservation Corner, a lot of our, you know, fellow colleagues in education and stuff like that, I keep making a joke about where all the nerdy folks are at, but that's true, right? We're the ones that are into conservation and ocean and environment. And I'm not saying other fishermen are, but this is just where it's primarily focused for this event versus manufacturing products, and for them to come by and look at our workbooks and enjoy them, and, you know, offer for us to come back to Florida to maybe help them design workbooks and stuff like that is kind of our idea of us going national and globally. And this is where you do it right here at Icast. So we're going to pack up, head back to California. It's been a great show, but again, I'm so proud of my team, our young interns, high school interns out here mingling and filming and editing and doing the Reel Guppy thing for us. So, you know, if you're at home and you're watching this, or you're on the internet watching, whatever you're at, just remember, follow your dreams, stay inspired, never give up. Check this picture out right here. I got on the back coming up. And this is a picture in our living room from 14 years ago. Kevin Jr., Unique, and Alexis packing bags for guppies 14 years ago. And I brought that out here just so we could see how far we've come. You know, I've been coming to Icast for 13 years. This is the 6th year that we've had a booth. Sometimes I come with just the video camera and their credentials, depending on how much we have in our budget. But again, for us to be out here at our booth with our interns and our team has just been incredible. So chase your dreams, never give up. Nothing's impossible. I don't know if you know this about our logo. The worm catching the fish means nothing's impossible, because normally the fish eats the worm. And that's what that means, right? Never give up. Nothing's impossible. Chase your dreams, network, get out there and do it. Let's go.